Hello there, folks. Happy Pi Day. Today is, of course, a brilliant day for eating pie, being pirates, reading Life of Pi, or for listening to a Python enthusiast like me talk about how much he loves number. Yes, sorry, you won't be listening to any more terrible pie puns. There's a lot of poetic things about pie, and most of them are unexpectedly romantic. It is non terminating, so in a way endless. It is non repeating, somewhat like a love that comes only once in a lifetime. And nobody can know it completely, not even people with computers which are the size of an average building. So, yes, very similar to love yet again. So, what we're doing today is listening to Pi's song. That's basically me trying to create a music logo which kind of looks like Pi. I might have failed at that. Anyways, you've probably never listened to Pi's song or even heard of Pi's song before. Well, Pi has been singing to us and we've never been careful enough to lend Pi our ears. So let's get going, shall we? Let's listen to Pi this one time. As for the impatient ones, you can skip to the timestamp given in the description if you're here only to listen to the music. First of all, I've used Archimedes' formula to calculate the value of pi for myself. This is an expression which Archimedes developed, and his theory goes on to state a very simple rule of thumb. Higher the value of n, higher the accuracy in calculating pi. In other words, if you increase n, you get a more exact value of pi. I personally have used n equal to 10 to the power 5, but if you want to run this code in your computer and want to use a higher value of n, you'll probably get a better value. So after that, I've used a simple algorithm to alert a musical chord from C major to every single digit in pi. Well, at least till the limit which we calculated it, because I can't alert chord to every single digit of pi because that will be an endless file of music. So yes, C major contains 7 notes, and I've created a cyclic allotment to handle each digit in pi. So 0 corresponds to C, 1 corresponds to D minor, all the way up to 6, which corresponds to B diminished. Now, if you look at the chord progression, you will see this is where the chords end. After that, we've got C again, which is a repetition of the first. So yes, 7 will correspond to C, 8 will correspond to D minor, and so on. If there was 9, it would have corresponded to E minor. That's all the digits we'll need, so I don't see any need to elaborate further. Of course, I've used the modules Math, Pretty MIDI and PyChord in my program, so a big thanks to the creators of those distributions, and this, of course, is the code which all of this work resulted in. I've used Archimedes' equation in this section of the code. This variable called calcpi is the value of pi which we calculated. This is, of course, a list of chords which is included in C major, and pi string is basically the value of pi without the decimal point because we want to extract only the digits. This is the algorithm which we saw represented logically over here. This is just a programmatical representation of the same, and def create MIDI and def main are functions which help me to create the MIDI file which gives me the output for this program. Chord.mid is the file where we'll get the output for our program. It's a MIDI file and it's going to give me the audio output. So here's the moment we've all been waiting for. I'll run the program and we'll be receiving an output in a MIDI format, which is going to be the song of pi. This is the calculated value of pi, 3.1415926. I'm asleep now. Anyway, your music is made, so check your Python directory. Okay guys, we had to make a small cut right there. This is the file which we got as our output, chord, which is a MIDI sequence file, and it was generated at 7:02 p.m. exactly when we ran the program, so you can check that, go back. So we are going to play the file right now, and that is going to be the song of pi for all of you. In case you think that it wasn't the greatest piece of music ever written, remember that the source was an irrational number. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching the video. Leave a like, share it with your other friends, and if you really like the video, consider subscribing to my channel. It helps me grow. Thank you. Bye bye.